Kook said, "Oy vey, taking away parnasa, cholila lonu lahachmer aleim. We're going to be machmer that you can't take the full price for the grapes. You're going to be machmer. How are we going to build a yishuv like that?" I don't know. He was a big tzaddik, But he was a big tzaddik, but he was living in the Olam Atzilus, but I don't think he was living. Yosef Chaim Sonnenfeld, he knew, and Rav Moshe Nachum Wallenstein and all these Gedolei Olam, they knew that mitzvahs, we do in Olam Hazeh with grapes, with grapes of shmita, and the Olam Atzilus.
The radish.
And the radish, and all that. But he was living in Olam Atzilus, and he was thinking about building a Medina, building a yishuv. How if they're going to keep Shemitah, it's going to be a problem, and how they're going to have parnos. Okay, maybe it was pikuach nefesh, very good. But why? What does he want from this very holy Yid, Tzvi Hirsch Khan? What does he want from him? So he said, he complained to Reb Tzvi Hirsch Khan, "What are you doing? You're taking away parnasa from the..." And that's what it says in page Kuf. If you want to look it up in the Sefer Minchas Yerushalayim, pages Kuf Samach Dalet until Kuf Ayin Beberach more. And then he had tainas in Reb Tzvi Hirsch Khan that he's making a Otzer Bezdin and taking away. And the Chachmei Yerushalayim didn't let Yidden buy from the grapes from all the Moshavot, because they answered it, because it was Shomer V'Never, and they didn't hold to the Heter Mechir. And I'm not going into why they didn't hold to the Heter Mechir. That's not our Indian today. But what does Rav Kook want? What does he want from this holy Yid? I would suggest that they should look for his kever. They should be mispal on his kever. He should be a Melitz Yosher for all the Shomrei Shvis. They should make a whole thing and put out signs and give that we're going to go to his kever. We're going to be mispal for the Karen Shvis. That's what I think. It's a good idea, no? Mm-hmm. And anyway, I never heard of him, but yeah, I see.
I think you had what to say on the Sophia Marvel, Rav Kook.
Now wait. I hope you have enough to. Yeah, okay, good. You reminded me. So now they made a big meeting in Rishon LeZion, and they were machar from Megadif, all the Erlach Yidden.
Who's they?
The Chilonim, the Moshavot, the Erlach Yidden of Yerushalayim don't buy the grapes. Said the Ridvaz was also very involved. He was mamish cooking. Rabbi Yaakov David Ridvaz, and he says, "You're barking. Keep on barking," he said. "I'm very happy. It makes me feel good when I see you barking." That mamish those words. It comes out from your Talmudic hearts. But we know, we're sure of ourselves. We're sitting on our Gola Betucha. We're keeping shmita, we're doing Ratzon Hashem. You want to bark, keep on barking. Now, Adover Pella, I want to tell you, Rav Kook in Sophia Mo, and he was already sick, and he was suffering Yisurim. So he said, oy vey, maybe I'm suffering the Yisurim because I was mezalzel in shmita. He was misvad. He was mezalzel in shmita.
Really?
Where do I know this from? I read it. There's a sefer that just came out from our Rav Elio Schlesinger, the Rav of Gilo. He wrote a sefer, just came out with a sefer on Shemitah. And in the Akdom of the sefer, he brings this Maisa B'Shemar of Yitzhak Arieli, the Einaim LaMishpat, that he heard it from Rav Kook. That means it's Mamish Eid Mepi Eid. That's what he says, that he heard from him. Go look it up, and I forgot the name of the sefer of Elio Schlesinger, Rav of Gila. He brings this to it. Now, I know that others could argue that doesn't mean he had charot, or he took back his whole heter, but it really wasn't the same thing like it was. He said, maybe I'm suffering because I was mizalzel in Shemitah. But okay, but mezalzo is one thing, but what I see here, it's to me it's mezazeh. A holy yid wants to keep shmita and he goes and he complains against. Then he said like this, Chas v'sholom, he used the lashon Chas v'sholom to not take the full price from the grapes. No, we'll take the full price from the grapes. He found a new way to make how the law. We'll write on the grapes that we're taking, on each package we'll write that the money we're taking is for the work, for the tirch. We're not taking money with the price of the grapes. So the Ritva says, who are you fooling? You're fooling Hashem. Who told you that you're not allowed to do schara with Paris Shviz? Hashem. So you're going to fool him, you're going to say it. Anyway. So I already said that I'm not going to discuss the Indian. I'm not going to discuss the whole Indian over here. I don't want to go into it.